You gotta eat here.
I love Dreamy Weenies. These are gourmet dogs.
Zesty beef, Higgy style.
Chili, cheese, and grits.
But the chili's got a little bit of neck heat there.
I love Longtail. They're one of the best Thai restaurants in Canada.
Pad Thai with prawns.
Chili oil, so nobody thinks I'm a complete and utter wimp. What is Anime known for?
Baking. Cherry pie.
You gotta have an apron.
Do I?
So most men wouldn't be caught dead in this.
I'm John Catucci. Listen, I'm no chef, but I know great food when I eat it. And these joints are cooking it right. That's why I'm telling you, you gotta eat here.
New Orleans. This city is all about jazz music, the French Quarter, and hot dogs? You better believe it. Dreamy Weenies serves up New Orleans-style hot dogs that makes every day a Mardi Gras parade. Let the good times roll. You gotta eat here.
I love Dreamy Weenies.
It will challenge your whole notion about hot dogs. These are gourmet dogs.
Zesty beef, Higgy style.
The Higgy has chili, cheese, and grits.
There wasn't anything in the French Quarter like this.
So we're in New Orleans, so it's got that jazzy vibe. It's always fun.
I think they brought the local flavor.
Have you lifted up your shirt for beads? Not yet. Not yet. What are they doing here that other places aren't doing?
They have vegan dogs and kosher dogs.
Zesty beef, house special.
It's important that they have halal meat here?
Yes, the way it tastes is just awesome. And I'm not even a hot dog eater.
In New Orleans, we can afford to be very picky about our food, and this is really good food.
Zesty beef, gin, chili, and mustard.
The fun stuff at the top is the Trinity, and you put that in everything.
Everything.
I don't know what's in it. I just like it.
We're here at Dreamy Weenies.
Yes.
Okay, so the first hot dog we're making today is what?
It's our gin chili dog. What happens when New Orleans does a chili dog? There's an area called gin chili. Let's call it gin chili. Our first step is to make the chili. We got ourselves ground beef, Creole mix, bell pepper, celery, and onion. It's a cooking trinity. Fresh minced garlic. Take our ground beef, dump that on into there. Tomato sauce, ketchup, water. Add in some of our spices as well. Black pepper, chili powder.
How spicy was that chili though?
Not that spicy.
Okay,
you have two spices. You have a spice for your neck and a spice for your tongue.
Yeah.
Everybody comes down to New Orleans and they're thinking spice on the tongue, spice on the tongue. It's not that enjoyable. You go spice for the neck, you get it secondary.
Okay.
Kosher salt. We'll go for the sugar, a little bit of sweet, garlic powder, cumin, allspice, onion powder, brown mustard, cayenne. Red pepper flakes, get all those together, nice and evenly, and it goes right on in.
So chocolate.
Chocolate has the ability of making things sweet, but also enhancing the other flavors that are in there. Bay leaves.
I got one stuck in my sock palate once.
We have what's called our zesty beef dog. It's a flavorful spice, not a hot spice.
Okay.
We deep fry it. All of the juices, all of the water stays in the inside.
It's a nice snappy dog.
Yep. Garlic oil. Gonna let that toast. Lightly sauteed Creole mix. Our zesty beef right here. Get this bun, nicely toast, 7 inches, quarter pound. This chili's done good. We add a little cheese, Monterey Jack, and a shredded cheddar, Creole blend, like mustard on a dog. I can hear that Creole mix in the back, right on top, bud.
Gin chili.
I love chili dogs. I always get on my nose, and my husband would be like, have you been eating hot dogs? How'd you know?
Nice.
Great spice on the wiener. It's zesty.
Not crazy spice.
No. The chili's got a little bit of heat.
Not the tongue heat.
It's got a little bit of neck heat there. And nice texture on the Creole mix there, too. It's sweetened up a bit.
Yeah. Glad you recognize that right towards the end.
Gin chili, it's everything you want in a dog.
It's a good mix of locals and tourists.
Yeah.
And you get to kind of teach them things. You can just say, hey, you know what? I think that you need to try.
Vegan chicken apple.
Even my friends that are meat eaters order this.
How does this place make you feel?
But this feels like where you have a brass band and the people dance behind that brass band. Put this in your stomach, you get the same feeling.
Savory Italian, Toulouse.
Describe the barbecue shrimp sauce.
I'd have to eat it just to throw you on my face.
It's barbecue.
We are making the beginning of the barbecue shrimp sauce, which is the stock. We're gonna add a garlic oil in, shrimp heads and shrimp tail. We're gonna add Creole mix, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, fresh garlic, cayenne, onions, bell pepper, and celery. Add some water into it. Cook it for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Cook the shrimp, the Creole mix. Onion powder, garlic, cayenne, and salt. Mississippi River's right there, Gulf's right there. Shrimp is our main thing we do here.
That's a lot of butter.
Half a pound. Worcestershire sauce and lemon.
Makes the barbecue flavor. Yeah,
Exactly.
barbecue sauce flavor.
Add our oregano in and fresh squeezed lemon juice, some fresh garlic
Okay.
as well. Yep. Shrimp are done.
Yeah.
Stock has been drained. Put the shrimp into the stock, and then we're gonna go in with our slurry mix, which is cornstarch and water. Cool it down before using it. Nice savory Italian, veal, and beef. Take some of this fresh barbecue shrimp sauce, parboiled rice, parsley.
Is that paprika?
Yep. Not too sloppy, but it can run a little bit. We care for a glove?
No, I think I'm okay.
I'm half Italian, half Cajun, so it's my perfect hot dog. Very good.
It's a good day.
It is. Have at it, baby. Good job. Can you taste that Italian?
Oh, yeah, it's back there.
It's not on your tongue.
And the shrimp, you taste the butter, garlic, whole bunch of the Creole spices in there.
7 inches, quarter pound.
That's a big dog.
Oh, yeah.
All the flavors, it dances in your mouth, man.
What is it about Dreamy Weenies that you love?
They know us by name, and because we come here regularly.
Arabi, beef kebab.
The Arabi, it works.
Yeah?
My go-to. It's sort of a Mediterranean sausage.
How did you discover Dreamy Weenies?
Well, it's just down the street from our house.
Is it too close?
Excellent question.
Satchmo, beef knockwurst, pick it up.
So Louis Armstrong's favorite meal was red beans and rice. It's a traditional dish, something you can put on all day and cook.
You got a hot dog and you put in some red beans and rice and you got New Orleans there.
Satchmo is Louis Armstrong, you know?
It's one of his nicknames.
Yeah?
We're starting off with the Trinity. We're gonna go with some garlic powder. So now we're gonna take our beans and pour those on there.
Red kidney beans?
Yes, this is all we use here in New Orleans.
Yeah.
We're gonna do this thing that's called a dry toast, making the red beans wrinkle up a little bit to receive what we got. Onion powder, kosher salt, a bit of cayenne. The Worcestershire sauce is gonna make those red beans a little bit darker. Water covers the beans just a little bit. Garlic powder, bay leaves. We got some chores, some dusting, some sweeping and stuff to do. No problem. We're just gonna turn it up on a high flame. You do the dusting, I do the mopping.
Done.
Sounds great. Traditional beef knockwurst, kosher style.
Nice. It does get creamy, doesn't it?
Yeah, nice and creamy. Rice on top, parsley,
Paprika.
Satchmo dog, most requested.
So here you got awesome brioche-style bread, spicy dog, and red beans and rice.
It's uniquely New Orleans.
Yeah, buddy. Satchmo.
The red beans are just beautiful. Creamy. There's some whole ones in there.
There's some whole ones
so they
in-
still got a bite to it. The hot dog is just perfect. Very juicy. You get that bread and sop it all up, right?
Yeah, down to the last bite.
It's a parade of flavor, and I didn't even have to take my shirt off.
And you didn't have to take your shirt off for that.
Yeah. Oh, some beans. Here you go.
You gotta eat here. Big time.
Tell me about Longtail.
It's real, authentic Thai food.
Pad Thai with prawns.
Pad Thai's got it all. Noodles, salt, sweet, crunch, spice. It's the John Catucci of foods. Every culture has its comfort food. Thailand is all about the steamy noodles, fragrant curries, chilies, limes, and peanuts. Chef Justin Chung brings Thai comfort food to Longtail Kitchen in New Westminster, BC. Lucky for you, all you gotta do is come to New West. You gotta eat here.
I love Longtail. They're one of the best Thai restaurants in Canada.
It's real, authentic Thai food.
Pad see you. Noodles with beef and vegetables.
On the scale of 1 to kill me,
It looks like it's really heavily spiced, but it's not.
Justin will always change the menu, kind of suit the seasons. Yeah.
Fine sour coconut mushroom soup.
It's creamy, sour, sweet. It's like a warm blanket. Wraps everything together.
what separates Longtail?
You can tell that there's love and care put into it.
Longtail chicken wings.
Best chicken wings ever. I do dream about them. My husband feels cheated on.
What are we making first today?
So today we're making our famous chicken wings and also somtums, the traditional green papaya salad.
Let's do it.
We have this clay mortar pestle, red bird's eye chili. Break all the seeds together. Next, a little bit of garlic, dried shrimp powder, palm sugar. They use a lot of palm sugar in Thailand. Fish sauce, lime juice, toasted peanut, long bean, tomatoes, some shredded carrots, and green papaya.
It's a nice little fresh salad.
Yeah.
We're doing what now?
Crispy chicken wings. We have a special secret seasoning mix.
Cornstarch?
There's cornstarch, yeah. I'll give you that.
Salt and pepper?
There's a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Halfway there, man. Water. And add a little bit at a time. Coat the chicken.
Yeah. How long does this take to cook?
6 to 7 minutes. Sugar, a little bit of salt.
Salt.
Chili powder. Garnished with fried shallots. Galangal rice powder.
And what is galangal?
Floral Thai ginger. Coriander. So we're gonna make the sauce for it. It's called nam jim jiao.
Nam jim jiao.
Yeah. We have some tamarind.
Okay.
That we've been soaking in water overnight until it's a nice thick paste. Galangal, some sugar, roasted blue tongue chili, fish sauce, lime juice, sawtooth, coriander.
Shallots.
About half of that.
That's the dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Beautiful spices. You can see it is glowing. I'm elated.
All the veggies are nice and crunchy. When I get started, I can't quite stop.
I brought these.
You always keep those in your pocket?
Always.
Spicy? A little bit.
It's just a perfect mix. A little bit spicy, some sweet. Nam jim jiao.
Yeah, nam jim jiao.
It's so crispy, juicy on
But
the
still
inside.
light. You could eat the bone too. Really? It's that crispy. No, I'm just kidding. You. Southern turmeric curry of mussels.
Those are big mussels.
They are monsters. The curry, they have a certain way of doing it that I've not had anywhere else.
Tell me about Justin.
Justin, you can tell him what kind of mood you're in, and he'll pick the perfect dish for you.
Very welcoming. It's a good mixture of the community.
Duck noodle soup.
It has a little bit of vinegar, so it's a nice sour touch.
And what about the duck?
It literally falls off the bone.
Cow soy.
Chicken curry from the north of Thailand. He likes to challenge me, but make me sweat a little bit.
Khao soy.
Yeah, chicken curry noodle. So we have dark soy sauce. Let that marinate for about 5 minutes.
We gotta make the curry paste?
Now we're gonna make a curry paste. Toasted coriander seeds.
Yeah.
Ginger here. A little salt will help it too. Shallots, garlic, coriander root, fresh turmeric root, especially delivered from Thailand. Large red chilies hydrated in water.
Curry paste is done.
Yeah, fry it in the wok.
What kind of oil are you using?
Rice bran oil. Coconut cream.
This is a very rich curry.
By the time we add lime juice, it'll become actually quite a lot lighter. Palm sugar, chicken stock, coconut milk. Add our chicken, the light soy sauce, fish sauce. We're just gonna braise the chicken about an hour and a half in the curry.
Great.
These are fresh egg noodles.
How long do they take?
About 30 seconds. Get a nice thigh and a leg.
Do it.
Bean sprouts, pickled mustard greens. Same noodle we blanch. We also fry a little bit for texture. A little bit of coriander, wedge of lime.
Chili oils, how's that?
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, so nobody thinks I'm a complete and utter wimp.
It's savory, it's spicy. You got the texture of the noodles and the crispy bits.
Tender chicken falling off the bone, and it all combines in your mouth wonderfully.
It's a really rich curry, so creamy. You really taste the coconut. That's like a hug. Warms my belly up, warms my heart up. Okay, let's have some of this chicken. It's so tender. I mean, you braise it in that beautiful curry, and it just falls apart. I like this.
There's just so many layers of flavor.
What is it about Longtail that keeps bringing you back?
Those flavors remind me of where I came from.
Green curry.
The fish balls. I wasn't allowed to have street food growing up, so it's kind
No
of
one's
nice.
telling you you can't have it now.
That's right. Take that, Mom.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Stir-fried gailan and pork belly.
A little bit of the heat from the vegetables, the gailan, and the pork belly is always amazing.
How did you discover Longtail?
One of Justin's friends invited me to. I've been coming ever since.
I'm here probably twice a week.
Yeah.
My credit card bill says once a week.
Pad thai with prawns.
What separates the pad thai here at Longtail from other places?
Taste the freshness. Love the crunch of the peanuts and the sprouts.
Like, I can't tolerate a lot of spice, so I like the fact that the chef tones it down for me.
I'm the same way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're making pad thai now. Is this the test for any Thai restaurant?
Yes, because a lot of people, they'll use ketchup instead of tamarind.
So this is the tamarind we made earlier.
Yeah. Sugar, fish sauce.
Now what are pandan leaves?
Pandan's a long floral plant that grows wildly in Thailand. That's it. Let's make pad thai.
Okay.
A bit of oil, tofu, shallots, preserved radish, 1 egg, rice noodle. Add some water, a little bit of chili powder, the fish sauce, prawns.
So all of these dishes come together really fast.
Very fast. It's the most popular dish, so it has to be fast. Tamarind syrup, bean sprouts, and some Chinese chives. And garnish with a little bit more bean sprouts here, Chinese chives, chili.
On the side. Good call. Peanuts, yeah?
Wedge of lime. Pad thai.
Beautiful.
It's just so flavorful. It has all these fresh ingredients.
I love spice. It kind of sits right in that middle spot where you can have it with just about anybody and they'll enjoy it.
Wow. So what a difference that tamarind syrup makes. Sticky, it's sweet, it's sour. You got the heat in there too. And the noodles got a nice bite to them. What a beautiful texture. Prawns done to perfection. Pad Thai's got it all. Noodles, salt, sweet, crunch, spice. It's the John Catucci of foods. All the flavors that I love. So now I'm Thai.
You're Thai.
Yeah. Italian. Italian?
That works.
That works. I'm John Catucci. You gotta eat here.
People have no idea where Millbank is, but you mentioned animes, and something clicks.
What's so special about this place?
It's the camaraderie, it's the food, it's everything. And I give you an app.
For fantastic.
No, for fail.
Millbank, Ontario is a tiny village where they bake pies the same way they did hundreds of years ago. Anna Mae's is a local institution for good old-fashioned Mennonite home cooking. So, park your horse and buggy outside, because you gotta eat here. Oh, my horse is missing. Buttercup! Buttercup! Tell me about Anna Mae's. What does this place mean to you?
It is that rock. It's just always been there.
If you had to describe the style of food that they serve at Anna Mae's.
Down home country.
Like my mom or grandma was back in the kitchen cooking.
Roasted chicken up.
It's nice and crispy and moist.
And the mashed potatoes and the gravy.
Just yummy.
Yeah.
People have no idea where Millbank is, but you mentioned animes, and something clicks.
What is Anna Mae's known for?
Baking.
Cherry pie.
I love the fact that they make their cherry pie from scratch.
Crust is really good. The filling's exceptional.
I love pumpkin pie. I love lemon pie. Gives you that extra sugar kick when you need it. Yeah.
Dutch apple pie.
It's a very close second.
Very close second to your wife's apple pie. That's a good thing to say, because she's in earshot. Yeah. What's the first step?
You gotta have an apron.
Do I?
You do.
Okay. Hopefully something manly.
Nope.
Okay.
Frills.
What was that?
I said most men wouldn't be caught dead in this.
We're gonna make
the dough.
What's the first step?
The flour. The lard, please.
Lard.
Baking soda and the salt to mix this for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
The water, and there's vinegar and eggs.
And I guess this gets poured
It
in?
does.
Look at my fancy pies, Ma!
We have a better way of doing it. It's a little faster.
So you made me do this because...
I just want to torture you a little bit.
I don't think that's the Mennonite way. You're gonna try to find it.
That's yours.
Okay.
And I give you an F.
For fantastic.
No, for fail.
So what's happening now?
First you want to meet Sheila. She's taking the peelings off.
And then once it gets cored, it goes to who?
To Amanda. And she's going to do the slicing.
And what kind of apples are you using?
We're using Cortland's. So let's go make some pies.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the brown sugar, the white sugar, flour, salt, and nutmeg.
Lumps are homemade. That's how you know it's homemade.
That's right. You're going to need to make an egg and cream mixture. Pour it in there.
And what's in this?
That's just the cream. Okay, now we want to go up to 175. That's good. 1 cup of this, filling to make it sweet and work it to the edges a little bit.
Yeah.
Cream, cinnamon. Take it and bake it.
Do it. Here we go. It's got to just cool down, yes?
They do.
There's just a little bit of tartness. There's just a covering of spices, and it melts in your mouth.
It's a very nice crust. It tastes really good.
Excited. Excited! That's so delicious. The crust, so flaky and tender. The apples still have a bite to them. They're not mushy. Brown sugar mixture with the cinnamon on there that adds a nice sweetness. Dutch apple pie, my friends. How does it feel when you walk in?
Oh, well, I love the atmosphere. And that's what it's all about, eating with your friends. Cherry cheesecake.
Blueberry and raspberry. I think cherry is about my favorite. I guess I love sweets.
How many years have you been coming to Animes now, do you think?
Over 20. For 23 years.
Wow.
Grandparents who like to bring in their kids and their grandkids, and then the next generation.
Pumpkin pie.
Have you had this pumpkin pie before?
I have millions of times.
Have you? What makes it perfect?
If it tastes like my grandma's, then it's perfect.
That's a good, all right, okay, I like this. We're gonna make pumpkin pie. So what do I do with this, Sheila?
Cut the pumpkin in half. Yes. Make like little strips.
This is the dangerous part. I gotta do more of this? I can just do it this way.
Yep.
Why didn't you tell me I could have done it that way? Let me do it like a fool.
Okay, we have enough for now.
Okay.
All steamed, ready to go through the press.
I like this. It's like a mill here or something like that?
Made from a drill.
Drill, and then you
and
got
a foot pedal to make it go. It goes into the refrigerator and it cools until the next morning. We make the filling for the pie.
Okay.
You're gonna take milk up to that point, sugar, the eggs, nutmeg, cloves, cinnamon, flour, and a shot of vanilla. Turn this on. That's good. We take the big spatula and we hold it over here so it doesn't put all that weight on the center and make it go soft in the middle.
Oh, some more cinnamon. I can eat this now?
No, you have to bake it.
Okay, gently.
Between an hour, 15, 20.
Pumpkin pie. What's next?
You gotta eat here. The crust and the filling are incredible. The best pumpkin pie you'll ever eat. I love this pie because it's just like what my mother-in-law used to make.
Oh, wow. Nice and creamy and those warm spices. It reminds me of the holidays. The crust is nice and flaky. It's almost like I want to end my meal with some more pie. What is next?
Pronounce it pecan?
You can say whatever you want.
I call it pecan.
Pecan, pecan, but either way, it's going in my mouth. Why are you happy?
Because I'm at Animes.
Pecan pie. This is tradition.
You're a little bit country.
A little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Okay, well then get mixing.
Okay. How did you discover Animes?
Through a parishioner from our church, you've got to try Animes.
Mennonites with their horse and buggies, it's beautiful.
Yeah. What does this place mean to you?
Country home cooking.
Why are you happy?
Because I'm at Animes. Turkey and dressing.
That looks amazing.
It is amazing. Turkey with dressing with turnip and mashed potatoes with gravy.
You have it once or twice a year at home. You can have it once or twice a week here.
Cabbage rolls.
Beef, rice,
cabbage.
Covered with tomato sauce.
It's hard to stop yourself.
Little Jane. It's an indulgence. You feel guilty with each bite.
Do it. Grab a napkin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pecan pie. Eat the pie first, and then you have the best part.
You always have room for dessert if you eat it first.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way it works. Pecan. If you're fancy, you say pecan.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're country.
You're a little bit country.
A little bit country.
I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Okay, well then get mixing.
Okay.
First, you're gonna put the eggs in the mixer. You take the brown sugar and put it in this bowl. Then add the flour and the salt. Mix that up.
I got these lumps.
Put it in this bowl. Some melted butter, vanilla,
Vanilla.
corn syrup.
Corn syrup. Oh, this is gonna be really sweet.
Put it on low until it gets going, and then we can go up to the next speed. Now you're gonna add that cup of pecans in there.
Wonderful. Now this goes in the oven?
It does.
Let's go. So Janice, how long does the pecan take to bake?
About an hour and a quarter. Let's... It is ready.
Okay, pecan pie. Feed me.
Okay. That was straight to the point.
Yeah. I feel like I haven't had much pie. Pie has been underrepresented in my belly today.
We'll do something about that.
Very good.
It's that sweet, sweet taste. I love it. Mmm.
That's a whole bunch of delicious right there. Mmm. That's so sweet. And I like it because it reminds me of little butter tarts, but in large form. It's creamy almost in the inside. There's that beautiful filling. There's tons of pecans in there. When it bakes in the oven, it gets a nice little crust. That's a nice way to finish off 2 other pies. I also like this anime apron that I have on because it keeps my plaid clean and it's very slimming.
As far as I'm concerned.
Awesome. You gotta eat here.